All right, here we go.
5, 6, 7, 8. We're back on the road again.
I'm Samuel Beck.
I'm Victoria.
And we are Beck on the Road. This is our very first video, and we're super excited to talk to you, share our why behind Beck on the Road, and how this all got started.
Yeah, first of all, I am originally from Brazil. Sam grew up in Houston, Texas.
Yep, we're in Houston in a little tiny home. We're at our tiny home right now, and we're actually going tinier by getting on the road in a tiny van, doing van life. So, super excited.
We will have a video with the tiny home tour before we leave on the road, but I wanted to know where you guys are watching or listening from, so leave a comment.
Yep, put it below, get in contact with us. We want to get to know you better, see where you're coming from. Everyone's got their own adventures going on. We'd love to get to know you. What kind of adventures are you on? What are you working towards?
Exactly. This is the video where we explain why we're doing this crazy life adventure and how's it been going. So, Sam, I wanted to ask you, actually.
Yeah.
I know how we started this together, and we'll tell them. But I wanted to know if you ever wanted to do this before we met.
I think it was one of those things I just heard about, doing van life or living in a tiny home even, where we're at now, and I was like, oh, that's cool. I don't know if I would ever do that. I kind of pictured the traditional, I graduate college, and I'm going to get, a solid job and work towards buying a house as kind of a first step, and just a normal house. I never pictured being on the road, no.
Okay, cool.
What about you?
Yeah, I think growing up, I always had this dream of being like in a combi. That was the dream, actually. I had like a Pinterest board with the combi.
What is that?
It's those old, like, I think it's Volkswagen. You know, the old one that's long. Do you know what I'm talking about?
I don't know if we refer to it as a combi, or I've never heard that.
Well, that's how I know it. It's the old, like, classic.
Yep.
You would see it at the beach with the surfboards on top.
Yep,
yeah, so
totally.
I had like a Pinterest board with a bunch of those inspiration things, and I always wanted to do it. In Brazil, I don't think I always thought it would be possible. I would just be nervous or scared to do it by myself, at least.
Yeah.
But I had like, I'll do this with friends one day, like we'll travel in a van.
So is our van looking anything like it?
No, not exactly. I think it's better than a combi. Yeah, so that was how I started, and I will tell you guys how we decided to do this together.
Yeah, as far as how this even began, how we had the idea to start Beck on the Road and actually do the van life, I didn't really picture it for myself, but Victoria brought it up one day when we were out adventuring. We both went to school up in Idaho, and so we were on this kayak trip with some of our best friends, Hannah and Mario, and we were, what was it called? Blue Heart Springs, like down in Twin Falls, Idaho. Yeah,
it was a beautiful, really blue water.
We get to go back and show that in our videos in the future. That'd be like later in the summer, but yeah, we were coming back from that kayak trip, and we're just talking away.
Were we engaged by then?
We were engaged.
By the way, we're married.
We got married 6 months ago at the time of recording this. We were engaged when this whole
conversation went down.
Yeah, when this conversation went down in the kayaks. Victoria's the one who brought it up and was like, wow, I think it'd be fun to like live in a camper van and like travel around for a little bit, like when we first get married. And she was serious. It wasn't just like, oh, we could do it. It was like, I'd be totally down. Would you be down, Sam? And I was like, holy crap. I didn't even have to really think about it. I was just like, yes, let's do it.
I was actually surprised that you were okay with it, because that wasn't something we really talked about when we were dating.
No.
It's not a very traditional way to living. We were like, well, let's just do this, save up as much as we can, see this beautiful country, and now's the time, because we don't have kids, we don't have to pay a mortgage yet or any of that. I was happy that you were down. We decided to do it, and we committed in the kayak.
We officially made it a thing, because from then on we were like,
we never doubted it. We were like, we're doing it.
There's a difference between just wanting it and then deciding when you're going to do it. We just went to this Tony Robbins seminar 2 weeks ago, Unleash the Power Within. It was amazing. Yeah, so many great things, and I just want to share this with any new people coming into our world. If you have a dream or a goal or whatever it may be that you really, really desire and want to have, one of the things we learned is that's the only way that's going to happen is if you turn the shoulds in your life into musts.
Yeah.
And so learning to make that twist mentally and leveraging emotion of why do you want to do that is so important.
Definitely, it's something you have to commit to.
Yep.
Anything in life, really, but it's about priorities. If you make that a priority, then you're gonna make that happen. And it hasn't been easy, and we'll share with you guys, but it's fun to overcome things as they get harder, and you're like, okay, I can do this.
Yeah, it's true. In the next videos, we'll be sharing everything about how we got the van and just the whole journey of that.
Another thing that made us decide to do this was every time we would do adventures, and Idaho, for those who know, it's a very outdoors place when it's not winter, but during summer and spring and the beginning of fall, we would take the advantage that we could from anything. So we would go to Yellowstone, anywhere around, and
there was Tetons.
a lot of cool outdoor things to do, and we both loved it. So we were always out doing things, and every time is that feeling of, well, I just want to go back to the road and like be going to my next adventure. And that's why we wanted to also have this channel, because it's that feeling of like, okay, I'm gonna go do something fun, and that makes me feel alive, because we are big dreamers and we're big believers that you need to live life, you need to experience life, and we want to either motivate or inspire, share with whoever believes in that kind of thing too.
A point on that whole dreamers thing. You're talking about a musician right here. I'm a country musician. Victoria's an actress and wants to own her own dance theater studio and help others. We are definitely big dreamers and definitely want to support others as they're working towards their dreams. Hey, it's Sam and Victoria here. Thank you so much for listening.
If you're enjoying this episode, make sure to like, subscribe, and follow us on TikTok and Instagram so we can be connected. Remember, life is about giving,
growing,
and doing good.
My life is good. Really good.
Some of the challenges that we've had and struggles is like, I mean, first of all, we just both graduated.
Yes.
We've just got married, got to a new place. Luckily have an online job that is helping fund this. But I hear certain podcasts and it's like, I was able to sell my business and go do this, or I was able to transition out of the corporate world, right?
If you commit it, again, you find a way.
Yep.
And of course, we're very grateful for anyone that has supported us in any way, you know, even just being like, oh, you guys are gonna do this is awesome. Or if someone signed up for the private videos to be a backpacker.
Yeah, exactly. Be a part of the backpack.
Yeah, maybe
You'll
this
hear
is
about it
cliche
later.
and like silly, but I love that our last name is Beck, and then that's kind of like the play on words.
Yeah.
So we were out of college. We didn't have the van yet, so that was a big thing, a challenge to find a van that had good bones for us to build on top of it and be able to drive around. We did save up when we were engaged as much as possible. We were looking on Facebook Market all the time. We finally found a van, and we got that van. It's a
1999 Dodge Ram van. So, and we love it. She's a beaut, and we're super excited about building her out and sharing that whole experience with you guys. So
another of the challenges, I think, was we don't know how to do these things. We are not builders. We never did any of that. I don't think any of us is like a car person either. So we really had to find a way, figure it out how to do it, and just keep going. You know, like YouTube it out.
Which was awesome because you learn as you go, right?
Yeah.
You jump off the cliff and learn to fly on your way down, kind of thing, or.
Well,
and we're back. We'll just pick up where we left off.
Where were we?
Learned it along the way, and it's been amazing.
Yes.
Honestly, I feel like a total handyman now.
Yeah, I've been really impressed. I think we've done more than I thought we would be able to. We had to lift the roof because we wanted to be able to stand inside of the van, and that will be the whole phase 1 video, but we did it, and we'll go more into details, but I was so impressed that we were able to do that. And now we can stand up inside the van. I think one important thing is that things do come with a cost. If this is a priority or whatever it is that you want to do, it will have a consequence. Everything has a consequence, either a good one or a bad one. I wish we even had planned more as far as the cost for things. We planned a lot, but we didn't account for other details, and it ended up being more than we were expecting. I heard this phrase that says you can do anything you want in life, you just can't do everything at the same time.
Nice.
So It's true. You can wear all the hats at the same time.
Yeah.
You know, you can have all the hats, but you have to wear one at a time.
Life is going to be much simpler if you focus on where you're at right now, and there's always juggling though, and hopefully
It's a balance.
Yeah, hopefully as we're figuring out the balancing game and getting better at it, we hope to share with you guys and inspire you with encouraging words, experiences, examples, and our videos on YouTube as we're going to new places. I mean, this year we're headed to all the national parks on the west side of the United States, like we talked about. And then also we're headed on a humanitarian trip to Tanzania, Africa. And we're also going to Brazil at the end of this year. So super excited to share all those adventures, but specifically what we learn along the way and hopefully help prepare you for your next adventure or just whatever adventure you're on in life.
We do want to motivate you, inspire you, support you. We want you to learn from our mistakes so you don't have to do them. Like we said, we are new to this, but we are happy to share everything we're learning. You know, when someone's happy, all you want to do is share with other people. And we are so excited to be doing this and happy that we are actually doing it. It's like, you have to go live your dream. You don't know what you're missing.
Yeah, exactly. So excited to have you here with us. Thank you for getting to know us better here and understanding a little bit more of our why, what we hope with this channel. We're hoping to inspire you outdoor enthusiasts out there and share our adventures with you and just experience this beautiful world together. We, as dreamers, hope to share our dreams and our talents with you and with others.
We'll have videos of us singing randomly, anything. Right?
Yeah, we'll be playing you know, campfire songs sometimes, or maybe from the Grand Canyon. We could record a little video together, and we hope you guys can tune in and enjoy those those very special moments with us.
And we have a little mascot. She's looking kind of ugly right now because I gave her a haircut, but she'll look cute in 2 weeks.
Yep, so tune in to the next videos and watch how cute she gets. But her name is Paçoca, which is a Portuguese name since Victoria's from Brazil.
I'm sorry for all my American friends.
Pretty much how I remember is like, if it Paçoca is like pa, because like dogs have paws, and then Soca, I don't know, SoCal, Paçoca.
Yeah, that works, sure.
I don't know. She's our little adventure buddy / mascot, and we love her to death.
Yep, so I hope you guys enjoyed. We're excited to share anything that we come across in our passions and dreams.
Yep. All right, we're super excited to see you on the next video and just to have you here. If you're not a part of the Beck Pack, getting the most exclusive, up-to-date adventures with us and doing the monthly live streams with us, please join the Beck Pack. We'd love to have you there.
You get to see all the behind the scenes and special videos, and you really get into our brain.
All right, so we'll see you in the Beck Pack, and for now, we'll see
you on the road.
All right, first video done.
Woo! Okay. Cut.